I'm Brandon Rowe in London, where a student march is currently underway.
This in response to alleged sexual violence committed against Western University students.
What more research needs to be done to show there is a problem at Western that is not going away? Western, HBK, there are no excuses left for you. Your students are not safe here. You are putting them in danger, and we should not have to be here protesting for our basic human rights.
Thousands of students chose not to be in class today and instead walked in solidarity after reports of sexual violence was posted to social media. A number of women alleged that they were drugged and sexually assaulted at a residence party at Medway Sydenham Hall.
It's important for us to be here to be able to support the survivors, and it's also it's responsible for us as a student to hold our university accountable for the actions that have taken place last weekend.
It's a very important cause. I believe that, survivors rarely get the opportunity to share their stories. And this is just a great way to show survivors of sexual assault that, you're not alone, we believe you, and we stand behind you and support you 110%.
There was also a moment of silence for 18-year-old Gabriel Neal, who was fatally assaulted on September 11th. A number of prominent signs were held with messages calling out what many are calling a toxic culture on one of the largest campuses in Ontario.
My sign means that we shouldn't be perpetuating rape culture anymore, and consent is very important, verbal consent most importantly. Nothing trumps verbal consent.
London police have confirmed they are investigating 3 separate complaints of sexual assault, which involve 4 female students. However, they point out that none of these complaints are connected to the ones that allegedly happened at Medway Sydenham Hall. While many students today were calling out the school for what they believe is inaction, the university put out a statement saying that they are in support of the walkout. Officials also mentioned that an action plan was created which included a task force on sexual violence and student safety that includes mandating in-person consent and violence prevention training for students, and also starting to hire additional security staff. In London, I'm Brandon Rowe for City News.